starting the video off with a at-home recipe for pollo asada fries. I would prefer to have done carne asada, but they didn't have any at the store, so gotta work with what you got. This is a disaster. Those fries were literally immaculate. So good. Would have been better with carne asada, but it's fine. It's all good. In today's video, we are going to be doing a prep grocery haul and then going over everything that I'm going to be doing starting the first like 2-3 weeks of prep. I got my little listy list and a pen, and I actually also bought, this is like a little chest strap for my phone, so I can literally just walk around the store and like shop, and you guys will be right there with me. I thought this was like the coolest thing ever. I also bought it for my motorcycle, but 2 birds, right? Let's just fucking go. Also, my car has a little donut on it right now because I had a flat, and I'm in the process of getting a new car. So I'm just gonna replace that little donut and then trade it in. But I haven't driven it with the donut yet, so we're gonna do a little testy drive and then get going to the store so I don't lose my wheel on the way to the store. Also got my little Rocky. If you guys haven't ever tried this flavor, it literally tastes like a Red Bull, but it's not $5 for a 10-ounce can. Oh God, I just got that everywhere, dude. I just pulled over and checked on the donut, and it seems to be doing pretty good. So we're gonna hit the store and get some food. Starting this video off, leaving my wallet at home. If you're one of those dickheads who doesn't put their cart back, I just want to personally say fuck you. All right, so we got some eggs, yogurt, some bananas. I didn't want to get a lot of fruit because I'm gonna be tempted to overeat fruit. Got some avocados, an onion, a bunch of meat. They were out of beef, but I do have one frozen pack. Got my 0-calorie Dr. Pepper, my 0-cal cold brew, a bunch of potatoes, different vibes, you know what I mean? And then spinach and 2 things of salad. Some more detergent. Needed some more dishwasher packs because we are just about out of those. Too much stuff in here. I decided to get some more meal prep containers so I could pretty much prep like every single meal for the week so I don't have to weigh something every 2.5 hours. Thought that was a pretty good idea. For carbs, I have the rest of this rice. We got oats, corn tortillas, and then lightly salted rice cakes. These are the only 2 processed carbs that I'll be having for the time being, and these are only going to be for like the first month. I just didn't want to have to eat potatoes and rice and oats the entire time. You can be a little bit more loose for the first month, so I decided to give myself some slightly processed carbs that are going to give me a little bit more like fun taste and variety. New air fryer came in yesterday just in time to make some potatoes. And I'm good to go for the first week of prep, dude. I'm so excited. It is Saturday. Prep starts on Monday, so almost game time, dude. Okay, guys, so now that I have all the food that I'm gonna need, I just kind of want to dive a little bit deeper in the exact plan that I have for my prep. There's so many different ways to do this depending on your schedule and how much time you have in the day. I luckily have a lot of time. I work from home, so I'm able to kind of plan around that and do a lot of things that I probably wouldn't be able to do if I didn't work from home. So I'm gonna have a lot more time to plan meals, a lot more time to get workouts in and be active, and just overall have a lot more time to be able to focus on this. Whereas working 30-40 hours a week, I probably wouldn't be able to do as much throughout the day depending on where I worked. So the exact plan that I'm gonna follow, starting with nutrition, I'm gonna be doing 5 meals a day. I think this is gonna be really beneficial because I have a pretty big appetite, so I wanna do 5 smaller meals spread throughout the day just so I'm constantly getting food in, and whenever I immediately feel hungry, I want to be able to think about that next meal in 2.5-3 hours. Because this is my first show in a really long time and my previous coach had me on a really unhealthy plan, I want to see how I do with higher calories to start and just make sure I'm getting plenty of activity in. So the longer that I can keep my calories high and just get more activity in, the better, in my opinion. I'm keeping food really clean. I'm not eating a lot of processed food. Like, the only processed thing on my menu right now is corn tortillas and like some sauces, and that's probably going to be the extent of the processed meals for this prep. I bought like rice cakes, but those are only going to be when I'm like in dire need of something different. I'm going to do my best to make whole food the only place I'm getting my macros from, kind of gauging how good I feel with that and, you know, making adjustments as needed. Okay, as far as training goes, with weights in the gym, I'm going to be doing 2 leg days and 2 upper body days, 1 shoulder, chest, and tricep, 1 back and bicep. And then my 5th day is going to be more glute hamstring focused, as well as like delts and a little bit of back, and maybe a little bit of biceps. I want to make sure that I'm hitting all the points that are pretty accentuated in bikini competitions, what the coaches are looking for. I don't want to neglect anything, and I want to make sure I'm hitting glutes and hamstrings definitely 3 times a week at least. And then as far as cardio, so I stopped doing CrossFit, but I actually am continuing to go to that CrossFit gym because they have a class called Spicy 60, which is essentially 60 minutes of cardio. It's not truly 60 minutes though, because we need time to like warm up and get all of our machines together and go over the workout and all that stuff. So it typically equates to like 35 minutes. It's typically more on the HIIT side of the spectrum, high intensity interval training. You're usually on a team of 2 or 3, and you're kind of like switching between the ski erg, the assault bike, and the row machine. Sometimes there's running in there, sometimes there's burpees, sometimes there's a little bit of abs, but it's typically just those 3 cardio machines, the ski erg, row machine, and the assault bike, and it's 35 minutes, which is exactly what I need. I think it's going to be really beneficial to continue going to that class and just having that community vibe, being able to see everybody, be part of a little team, and just kind of like crush it and have that extra motivation. Plus, it gets me like super pumped up and just like super sweaty, and it's a really, really great cardio workout. So I think that's going to be a little bit more fun than starting off with just like 5 days of fasted cardio for 20 to 30 minutes. The days that I will be doing that cardio class are Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. So I'll be doing cardio Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, and then Saturday is going to be like an all-out rest day. I might like get some steps in, go for a walk or something simple like that, but nothing crazy. That's going to be like very much like mobility, stretching, probably sit in the hot tub, maybe even do some like recovery work like massages or something like that. I want to make sure that I have a day like dedicated to rest. It was something that my coach didn't really have me do previously. I was doing cardio 7 days a week. I was in the gym 6 days a week without a lot of focus on rest in general and recovery. It was just like more is more and like that's what she wanted me to do. So I really want to make sure I'm utilizing my rest days. That's why overall I have 2 full rest days away from weights, which is something very new to me in terms of prep. And then one of those rest days being a complete rest day with no crazy cardio and strictly just recovery work. Along with that, I'll be hitting abs every single time I'm at the gym, doing like an exercise or 2 after my lift that day. I think this is a good plan. Obviously, this is all up for adjustment, depending on how I feel, how quickly I'm losing weight or not. We're just gonna kind of play with everything. As I said, this is my first time coaching myself through a prep, and so a lot of trial and error is gonna come with this. I just wanna see what I can do and really hone in on all the techniques that I've learned over the years and see what would be best for me, my body, my schedule, my routine, everything like that. Because it's gonna be dependent on me apart from somebody else who is doing a bodybuilding show or a bikini show. With that being said, I think that's all I have for this video today. The next video is going to be day 1 of prep. I'm going to show you everything that I'm doing and kind of go through my day with you, all my meals, all that good stuff. I'm going to do a lot of videos showing how to increase the volume of your food with fruits and vegetables, or just like different meals in general. So I'm really excited to show you guys that, and I honestly can't wait to continue this journey with you and keep updating you and showing you all the tips and tricks that I have for dieting down. Obviously with show prep, I'm gonna get pretty intense with everything, so I recommend not following to a T what I'm doing just because it is a lot. As I said, I have a lot of time to focus on all this and make sure that I'm hitting every single box and staying really sharp with everything that I'm doing, so I'm not gonna be neglecting anything, I'm not gonna be deficient in anything. I'm gonna make sure that I am good to freaking go. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Quick, my heels came in. How fucking cute are these, dude? I've never had like the cute little studded diamond ones. I love them. Time to get to posing.